What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Colourless Board Games channel. We are once again playing Magic Arena Brawl, the EDH pseudo format on the online platform. And because of the release of the Final Fantasy set, we've been given a couple new and cool toys to play with, including Ultima Origin of Oblivion. Now, I did a primer basically for this, for the EDH format, where the goal is to try and play High Tide with Ultima. Because we have Ultima, which has that last line of text, whenever you tap a land for colorless, add an additional colorless. And we also have the Forsaken Monument, which does the same, but it says permanent rather than land. And so the goal is to make lots of mana and then try and win the game. The main two cards in the EDH deck is Urza's Saga and Candelabra of Tornos, because the Candelabra can untap all your lands and you get really big mana, and Urza's Saga to find it. We don't have any of those things. We've got just kind of the good big stuff that comes in colorless. With some new Final Fantasy cards like Lunatic Pandora, which is kind of cool. The main thing that we need to do is be able to rip cards off the top of our deck to play it out. And so we have a lot of 1-drops here that basically come in for free and replace themselves with a land or a card from your deck to try and thin or draw off the top. And then we have as many mana rocks as we can make. We have as many things that get extra lands into play, like Burnished Heart, like the UFO, which is also a Final Fantasy set. And then I would have put Bahamut in here, but I didn't open Bahamut. I didn't have enough wild cards for Bahamut. And then we're playing basically a lot of ramp kind of stuff. And then the goal is to win with the Aetherflux Reservoir, which we're going to play off a lot of things. We also get this from the Final Fantasy set, which is basically ramp card. I don't know if it's good. It might end up getting cut, but I put it in there because I want to try it out. And then our goal is to just kind of play some big stuff potentially, and then win with Glaring Fleshraker or win with Aetherflux Reservoir, which is the same win conditions as the High Tide deck list. We're just missing a lot of the tools to be able to do it with. So let's play some games. Let's see it in action. And watch me cry as they kill my commander as soon as I play it, unfortunately. I am playing, I think it's called the Tyrite Sanctum, where I can give him indestructible straight away, which could be pretty good. But otherwise, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't have a lot of options. I'm also kind of hoping that I can play him turn 3, would be nice. Probably not possible. Turn 4. I pretty much never want to be playing him on turn 5. Okay, we've got a Vivi. I think Vivi is actually bad on Brawl, because there's just not enough cards that support it. Through the Breach. Not Through the Breach. The other Breach. This is fine. Palantir kills people because they're stupid. Everything else is just kind of set up. Underworld Breach doesn't have enough that combos with it. There's no Lotus Petal, there's no Lion's Eye Diamond. So Vivi's not going to get as insane. There is an arena-specific card that can give him prowess, which is really strong because his power gets pretty big. But unless if they resolve a Mind's Desire, I'm not worried. Let's just get a tapped Wastes. One of 2 fetch lands in colorless, so let's go. So the goal is to get lands out of my deck as fast as I can. And I am playing the full 40. So it's a lot. It's a lot. So we've ripped a Waste. I'm going to play Wizard Rockets, because it is an egg. It's an egg where I could sacrifice it to draw a card. I don't necessarily have to activate the ability. I don't have Clark Clan Ironworks, unfortunately. I hit no ramp, though, which really sucks. I can also activate this with 0. Okay, we get the Tyrite Sanctum. My ring light is going a bit crazy right now, so I apologize. It will possibly turn itself off. I don't know what's wrong with it. I've tried to fix it, and it's giving me grief. That's fine. So is this just Hex Suit Vivi? Which I think is fine. Just a more aggro version. So it's going to make 3 mana now, and then what? Make another equipment? No, it's just going to Bosch. That's fine. Brother, I do not care. I'm not activating my wizard rockets. Okay, we get the one ring. So I think that's fine here. I'm playing Lord of the Rings deck apparently. The UFO's too late. Minsuwaki is really good here, so I'm going to keep that. Okay. That's fine. The Minsuwaki is really interesting because it goes and gets our other 5-drop that doubles all of our mana, because it's technically a mana ability. Even though it doesn't tap and add something, it's technically a mana ability. So One Ring's going to buy us a turn. Palantir's going to keep ticking up. I do have something that can proliferate onto it. I'm playing Staff of... does things. Staff of pay lots of life and die. I don't know if that'll come up or not. What is this? Okay. I'm throwing everything, my guy. I'm not doing anything. But Vivi's gonna get really... Fuck off. Pass! I'm not gonna do anything. She's got a 10-10. Brother, I'm not taking damage from that. But I might die next turn, is the thing. Okay, so we ripped a waste. I play my commander. I pass, unfortunately. And then I hope I don't die. And then I win the game next turn. So this is the thing that will proliferate for me. I'm going to put them both on the bottom, actually. He lets me draw. Yeah, good choice. Kitty Trail actually low-key good here. Scry 2 and then draw a card. So he has the... Yeah, I now have to block. Or I die? Yeah. I concede to that. We hit no... I'm playing like 40 ramp cards, and I hit no ramp. Playing Ultima on turn 5 will lose me the game every time, unfortunately. So maybe I had to mulligan that. Which is a bit annoying. So I just had no tempo at all. The One Ring really didn't buy me that much life. And getting the extra combat step with the Vivi definitely kills me. And having a chump block, I still die, because he gets the extra combat step, and then he goes 10, 10, and I'm dead. So it didn't really matter. All the lists that I look at for Vivi online are like, we're playing Storm. We're going to cast 40 spells in this turn and kill you with the Vivi triggers. Instead of, I'm just going to put a sword on Vivi and he's going to stab you to death, which I think is really funny. But let's run it back. Hopefully we get a better opener. Hitting the UFO in the opener is huge, because it hits a lot of land in the deck. Alright, we're playing against Pinkie Pie, my mother. He's playing Reese the Redeemed. This is a really interesting opener. It has rocks. It has sculpting steel. It has like all of the late game stuff that I want. Hits Reese. Have no basic land, which is really interesting. That's fine. I will take one. Oh, we hit the UFO. So we play the UFO, because that's slightly better than the other rocks. Okay. Burrow's making an elf. That's fine. So, yeah, I don't need to make mana to put land in, but that's fine. Let's get a waste out of the deck. I can do this at instant speed. That's kind of sick. So we're going to play our commander next turn. The color I've chosen is red. So I can block, and then make Tyrite Sanctum, and then slam Ultima. Oh no, I slam Echoes of Eternity first. And then I put the token version into play. Slightly better. But I think I'm in front. I think I hit the ramp good. He's gonna destroy something every turn. That's kind of ass. No? Okay. I'm just gonna make a 4-4. That's nice, Nissa. You could have just started blowing up my ramp pieces. Bro does not attack. Interesting. Okay, we hit Mindstone, Weak Stone. So we're going to play Echoes of Eternity, and he is going to destroy it. Surely he destroys it. I can Sculpting Steel with Mindstone, Weak Stone? Yeah, okay, my opponent's an idiot. This just wins me the game. This board wipes currently. Well, it kills his big things. Okay, bro makes an elf, that's fine. Can block with my UFO for value. I need to draw cards, actually. I think he's just trying to win the game by hitting 7. Which is fine. Why is he scared to attack? I think I don't block. That's fine. No? Okay. So, I don't want to play Ultimate. I don't have that many land. I like no basic lands going on. So, let's kill one of you guys. Let's kill another one of you guys. It makes a copy. I'm going to keep this one. That triggers. I get 2 triggers. I'm going to draw a million cards. Sick. Here's a waste. Here's a Fountain Port Bell. I get 2 of them. I then get to search my deck for a basic land, put it on top. I have to decline. I want to activate this in response. So I can then again actually do the search. So yes, searches. Put the land. For the second search, I'm going to activate. Draw the lands. Okay. And then search and put a land on top. Yeah. Sick. Okay. Do I do anything else here? I think no. I have 1 mana floating. That's not enough. That's fine. We just pass. We just pass. Okay, my opponent is very invested in trying to use this ultimate. Or just wants to play big dudes. That's fine. They concede. That's unfortunate for me, because I want to show off the deck doing stuff. But them continuing to not choose to use the removal mode kind of tells that I was going to win anyway. Let's run it back. So we hit the better opener where I got to make some action. I got to do some cool tricks with the Fountain Port Bell, but wasn't quite enough. Because then what happens is I UFO to play a waste in a turn. I untap, I get to UFO to play a waste. I play a waste for turn. I can play Ultima, tapping only 1 of my lands because I have enough rocks. And then I have 5 lands that tap for double, so I have 10 mana. I have the 8th of Lux Reservoir that I get to make 2 copies of because doubled, and I get to Sculpting Steel as well. So that's 7, and then I've got 3 mana to try and do something with 4 copies of 8th of Lux Reservoir. So it's probably pretty good. This is bad. I think I throw this away. This is better. I can world map. Yeah, okay, this is better. I just want to map effects pretty much every time. My opponent's playing Ugin. Sucked in, I guess. You will never get to exile anything of mine because my deck is also colorless. I don't think I want to upkeep this. He's going to have a bit of a lead. I guess it just depends on what his... I'm going to do this now and get a basic land. This doesn't tell him how many lands I have in hand. And I get to play the tablet. I think the tablet's correct. Next turn I get to Semblance Anvil. Play Moonsilver Key for free. I also don't know that he has good removal to kill Ultima if I do play him. Okay, that's fine. He's my Ugin. Let's... Because then I might have to tablet in upkeep. Which I don't love, but I think that's fine. I'm happy to eat the Lunatic Pandora here. And I play Moonsilver Key for free. So Moonsilver Key is going to go and get the Monument. My ring light's really starting to die, you can see it. That's the card I want. Bro just hit. So that's a bit unfortunate. He's a turn in front. And did hit an actual ramp thing. But I have the Semblance Anvil, so I should be able to play it for 3. So I go activate Moonsilver Key. I get Forsaken Monument. Yes. It is a mana ability. And then I get to play this for 3. And then I pass, and we're both sort of in the same spot. Sort of. And then I get to play Ultima. I assume you play Ultima in the main deck. He's got Echoes of Eternity as well. That's not great. Construction Tree. That's fine. I could make a couple stuff of dominations, but that's not very good. You have a lot of Urza's lands in your deck. Miller's no longer a win condition for me, I guess. He's got 9 or something? And he's got the Fountain Bell. So I wonder if he's going to do tricks with it. Probably not. He might just decline on all of them. Yeah, okay. He is going to... Okay, my opponent is... No? Oh, he's not going to do tricks with it? Okay. He's just passing? Okay, never mind. My opponent's an idiot. He could have tapped this for 2 and then ripped 2 lands out of his deck. Alright, I hit the Plaza of Heroes. I'm going to play Ultima, which gives me 1 floating. Which means I can then play Echoes of Eternity with still 1 floating. So we're both just ramp at the moment. Find a land. Did not find a land. Oh, I did find a land. Oh no, I just drew. What? That's really funny. Plays Void Winnower. That's a little awkward. That does hurt me. All my win conditions are even costed. I don't really have removal for this. Unfortunately. How do I deal with that? Yeah, you have a million Ugin triggers. That's great. And you put the real one in your hand.
I will mend this broken.
This guy sucks.
Open your mind to possibility.
What? Don't hover over my guy like that. What the fuck? Yeah, so I gotta figure out how to get through this. I can start with Domination for quite a bit of value. I mean, I can just tap down his entire team and attack for the win. Basically, I also have to worry about this. So I can't play this. I play land, I play Star for Domination. I have 4 mana. Sick. I'm then going to use the 4 mana to tap target creature. To draw a card, I guess. I still have 4 floating, so I have Lethal Formation, which I can't play. I will untap. I will draw a card. I draw a land. That doesn't help me much neither. I'm gonna use the 1 to untap. Then I'm gonna go to combat. I'm flying, so sucked in, I guess. Congratulations. You have only basic land, I suppose. But I just don't want your guy to ultimate. That's fine.
An unwise attack.
Perez talking to me? Oh, Ugin's talking to me? I thought it was this guy. I'm like, what do you mean? We're kicking ass. Alright, we both have all the same shit. Brother, resolve. I said auto pass.
I grant you
Auto pass means resolve. Surely he slams big Eldrazi. When you cast a spell, exile target permanent. That's 1 or more colors. I do not have anything that has 1 or more colors. That is fine. Or it has a lot of guys. It has a lot of guys. That's fine.
insight is vital.
Wait, oh, fuck you. I'm supposed to get priority before you move to attacks. I just lose the game! Come on! Ah, that's really annoying. I'm taking 30, 45. How much life can I gain with this thing? That's really annoying. I don't know why it skipped that. I didn't have the skip on. This is so shit. Yeah, okay, kill me. That really sucks. I'm really mad about that. It shouldn't have gone directly to combat. Fuck. I don't think I win through Void Winnower anyway. But I have action. Like I can try. I can try and do things. So that's kind of annoying. We're gonna try one more time. I'm feeling brave, I guess. Try one more time, hoping that my ring light holds out for another 7 minutes of me shitting the bed, I guess. Ah, god damn it. So this is a pretty good open. I have the Cloud Key, which goes alright, and the Power Stone. Candy Trail is really good to open with. What's my opponent playing? Tezzeret Master of the Bridge. So he's also playing an artifact deck. Let's throw out the Candy Trail. Also, I'm on the play for a change, which is really nice. We have 2 wastes in hand. I think I bottom both of them. So we might be playing... Ooh, Mystic Forge early is pretty good. Let's just do this. Cool. Ooh, that's also pretty good. This can help Ultima be cast. So we're gonna throw down the 1 Power Stone, because that guarantees Ultima next turn. He's got a Palladium, yeah, that's fine. I did hit a land, so I can play Ultima, and then I can Wizard Rockets. And then pass. So now here's the real question, does he just kill Ultima immediately? He can play his commander. Ashiok. Ashiok's gonna bounce it? Yeah, of course. Okay. Rid of my hand. I'm gonna exile the statue. That's fine.
Your heroics are but a dream to me.
And I get to make 2, which is still not worth it, unfortunately. So I'm gonna play Hedron Archive first, and then I'm gonna play Mystic Forge. No, I'm gonna play Cloud Key. I think Cloud Key is correct. We're gonna name Artifacts. And then I'm gonna pass. This is a little awkward. It's not the worst as when it comes to removal. And it's non-land permanent, so it can hit anything. Here's Tezzeret. It can drain me for 3. Which I think is really the only mode that's doing anything right now. That's fine.
Don't you see? You have already lost.
That's fine. Okay, we hit a land. Yeah, I think this is fine. Slam Ultima, play Mystic Forge. What's on top? Spider. Okay. We both get a Power Stone, which I don't love for me. I'm gonna Wizard Rockets here. We hit Ghost Quarter on top. Solar Transformer. There we go. And then it's Ugin on top. So Ugin on top does something similar to Ultima. So if he gets rid of Ultima, Ugin can help us get back in, which I think is fine. Yeah, this is a threat. Unfortunately. Okay. Realm Breaker. Is he going to activate the Realm Breaker on me? Because that might be a little annoying. Okay, he doesn't bounce the Ultima. He's going to... Okay, he's going to kill him. That's unfortunate.
This is more enjoyable than slaying demons.
Okay, now it costs 7, which is really bad. Because I didn't really get too much value out of it. I really need like a full untapped turn. I think bro is just gonna leaps and bounds get in front of me, unfortunately. That's fine. I think I have 1 turn. Yeah, and he exiles the Ugin, the attack. Wait, I would love to have upkeep activated Mystic Forge. This is kind of a meme, so I can play this. Okay. Slam it. To draw a bunch of cards. We get the Flesh Raker, which is pretty good. I can play the drone. How much mana do I have? 2. Does this stop me from losing the game, though? I don't think so. Let's play the Renegade map. I could also just draw this. This is tough. I think I play the drone. We have a waste on top. So I'm gonna fucking put the stop now. And then pass. So if you play something that costs 3 or 2, I can counter it with the Kozilek. But this is going to deal 7 damage to me. Oh, okay, never mind. This might just kill me. What did he hit? Nothing. Oh, I hit Meteor Golem, which kills Kozilek. I think that's fine. I think I don't die, and then I get another turn. And if I can hit Aetherflux Reservoir, we might win. Because I also have Glaring Flesh Raker, which can do some work. Emery is fine. He has no artifacts in the bin. Full pass. I only intend to do stuff in your end step. Actually, I want a Mythic Forge and Mystic Forge in your end step. That's fine. I will exile a land. You don't have 15 on board. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, that's fine. Because this is going to exile top cards, and I want to interact with that. So that's fine. You can also Realm Breaker. So can you see? Is it revealed? No, I look at. So he doesn't know. I'm on 4. Do I want Palantir? I think no. I think we just have to desperately dig for Aetherflux Reservoir. Okay, my turn. Upkeep, I'll do it again. Wastes on top. Let's shuffle. Get a wastes out. I drop me into a key. Okay, I would probably could have done that better, but that's okay. I'm gonna play land for turn. We're gonna play Flesh Raker. Bro has counter magic? I'm sorry? What is happening? What? I'm gonna play Moon Silver Key. So basically everything that costs 1 is free now, because I'll have the spawns. Come on, bro. Cut me some slack. Okay. That's not great for me. I don't want to get a land. Let's just filter. Draw the Fabled Passage. We hit Might Stone, Weak Stone on top. That's pretty good. Okay, draw 2 cards. We hit the Staff of Completion is what it's called. That's fine. I have junk on top. I hit Urza's Tower. So here's a Wellspring. I will draw the Celestus. Transmutation Font is not great. It's looking dire, friends. It is looking dire. Let's draw that. Wastes on top. I don't love this for me. I think this is the best way to do it, is to get... I can't even cast it at this point. Sculpting Steel. Okay. I could have it copy Meteor Golem, but the dream is to combo off. I am now out of mana. I have 2 left, which still does cast Aether Flux Reservoir. We don't see it. I'm going to discard the wastes. Play the Fountain Port Bell. I am not putting a basic land on top of my deck. Thank you. Star. That is another land. Unfortunately. I think I'm just cooked. I have like one last ditch effort. Filter. No. Nah, it's GG. Ah, I dug so far too to just like, unfortunately, never hit a doubler in time. Have my commander always be bodied. That is really rough, unfortunately. Because like at any time here, I hit Aether Flux Reservoir, I cast 1 spell, I gain like 12, 14 life maybe. I'm back in the game potentially. But unfortunately, it's just a bit too slow. Ugh, unless if you get a good hand. So maybe we need some more cards printed that will help the archetype. But obviously it plays a lot better when you have the full EDH set. This didn't quite get there, unfortunately. But I am enjoying playing Magic the Gathering on Brawl again. I am going to be recording a bunch more stuff to put onto the channel. So if you're enjoying stuff in this post-Final Fantasy set, stick around, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm so close to 1,000, which is my goal for the year. And I'm going to be doing more cool Commander content, Arena content. So stick around for that, and maybe I'll win a game sometime.